Ladies and gentlefish, it's Tall the Traveling Clad, your sweet Zionist prince. Back to you with another one. We got the pro-Palestine meme show of retardation. We're going full retard today, ladies and gentlemen. Are you excited? It's going to get real dumb. It's going to get real stupid. If you want to be a sweet Zionist prince or princess just like me, you can get the merch down below in the description at thetravelingclad.com. Let's just get right into all this shiz, shall we?
There is no Christian genocide happening in Nigeria, and these claims exist to further U.S. interests in the region.
Well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. Well, I guess if an Arab Muslim said it, it must be true, right?
Girl, shut up. First of all, do you know what a genocide is? A genocide is the targeted killing of a specific group of people. So what was not going on in Palestine? Second of all, these killings have been going on for too long, and I'm talking about decades, like since I was a child and before I was born. What are you talking about? We haven't started complaining like just yesterday. We've been complaining for too long. I'm talking about too long. So what do you mean to further U.S. interests? Like, how did we get so distracted from saving the Christians to furthering U.S. interests? We're worrying about the wrong things. So you're saying that the attack on Christians is real, but saying it's not a genocide is not real. How? Like how? I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag. I think that you're giving a biased opinion because you're a Muslim, and I sincerely think that if you do not know facts about a case, then please be quiet. You do not have to give your opinion in every political matter. You can just be quiet, which I sincerely advise that you be quiet. Okay?
There is no Christian genocide.
And here's, first of all, she deserves a big old follow because that's awesome. I guess I saw this clip, commented on it, I didn't remember it, so thanks to my team for resending it to me. Here's the reality, okay? The word genocide has lost all meaning. It doesn't mean anything anymore. And I think Jews and Armenians and people in the Congo and people in Cambodia who have actually been through serious genocide, like an actual genocide, have now watched the word just form into whatever the fuck it is, which means everything's a genocide today. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing if we on the Zionist side utilize that to our advantage. It is what it is. The memory of the Holocaust, as tragic as it is, has been all but turned into a meme, all but turned into a joke. And so, okay, we can embrace certain elements of that now, okay, in my opinion, and keep driving that stake into the ground. If what was going on in Palestine is a genocide, right? What was going on in Gaza? The fact that since 1948, 300,000 Palestinians have turned into 6 million Palestinians between the river to the sea. If during the genocide in Gaza, the population has increased, there are more Palestinians today in Gaza than there were on October 7th. If they have maintained a healthy population of lions, I'm not joking, there are lions in Gaza. If that has happened, it is still considered a genocide. Then everything is a genocide. What the Mizrahi Jews went through was a genocide. What the Ethiopian Jews went through was a genocide. We are all genociding each other, and thus, henceforth, now and in essence, the Gaza genocide means jack shit, bitch, nothing. It doesn't mean anything anymore. That's my 2 cents on it. But you have to choose your words. It's the same way when they refer to me as an Arab. You have to choose. If you really want me to be an Arab, that means I'm dictating the rules now. If I'm an Arab just like a Palestinian, if I take over a Palestinian's home in Gaza, literally nothing has changed. Just an Arab moving into an Arab's home. There's nothing there. They do this all the time in Iraq and Syria and Lebanon. I don't know how you could be racist against me if I'm just an Arab. I'm not an Arab, but if that's what they consider me to be. I mean, if you check reversecanarymission.com, I'm a fucking Muslim on there. I'm not even Arab. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim Zionist, so they gotta choose their language carefully because I will, in bad faith, utilize the way that they play dirty with our people. Every dirty tactic possible I will use against you. Every dirty tactic. I don't play nice.
Gun show time. All right, fine. Here we go.
Damn, Ben Shapiro's packing. Is this AI?
You missed it. You snooze, you lose.
Is that AI? Does Ben do that? I didn't know Ben does that. How every Groyper felt when Trump was too afraid to disavow Nick Fuentes a day after Nick's show was a eulogy for MAGA. I didn't even totally understand what that sent. I don't know. I mean, I've been sort of commentating a little bit about Ben Shapiro's influence recently, and I'm not coming for Ben Shapiro. I like Ben Shapiro. You guys see how many reactions I do to Ben Shapiro's content. I'm a big fan of him. I've been watching him since I was very young. But I just think in a fight today against Nick Fuentes, he's a bit ineffective. You see the comment section is just fucking dogging. Fuck, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people are just not going to agree with me on this. I'm kind of over trying to make my point. I really am. I don't have patience. I don't have patience because I'm a hooga booga. Islam is not compatible with Western civilization. Major respect to this woman. Let's see.
I proclaim the name of the Lord Jesus Christ over the capital of Texas. I stand against Islam and the false prophet Muhammad. Islam will never dominate the United States, and by the grace of God, it will not dominate Texas.
When was this made? This looks like an old clip. This looks like this was years ago. Do I agree with the sentiment? No. I mean, I don't think that. I don't know. I actually do agree with the sentiment. Islam should not dominate Western civilization or the United States by any. That we should be very careful of that as a society. That's something we should actually be very careful of. Do I believe in bum rushing a stage and taking a microphone from a Muslim person giving a speech? I don't know what the. It's hard for me to give commentary on clips like this without context. I don't know was she espousing Islamic jihadism? What was she saying? I don't know what she was saying, you know? I'm not pro just coming up to any random Muslim with a hijab on and shit talking them and making them feel small. If, you know, I think it's all about, you guys see how I handle my debates. It's all about what you give. If you are being a piece of garbage, then you deserve garbage behavior. If you're being civil, you deserve civil behavior. But if you're doing taqiyya, yeah, if you're hiding your civility behind, or you're hiding your violence behind civility for the sake of making an argument, I also believe that should be dealt with. You know, if you are saying or espousing things that could be perceived as violent, but they're hiding behind cushy, gushy, ushy, mushy stuff, no, that you deserve to be made fun of. You deserve to be countered. But I don't know. I have no idea what the hell was in that clip.
You're a closeted little faggot. Woo! John Brown would have shot you in the face.
Well, when I say the left is demonic, that's what I mean. He wants me dead.
There's no hate here. I hate this motherfucker. Get off my campus. You're not welcome on my campus, fascist.
And so just so we're clear, when someone says fascist, what they mean is you should be able to be killed. Yeah, Charlie Kirk. That's what I'm saying. Is that you should be allowed to be killed. That's when someone says, hey, fascist, that's what was on the bullet. Hey, fascist, catch.
You want to get people riled up? You got me, big boy. I'm riled up, motherfucker. Woo! This is TSU.
I would talk with him, but he won't talk with me. Do you understand that? You can't talk with someone who won't talk with you.
John Brown would have shot you in the face.
See, when we're talking about violence, he's the one who talks about me getting shot in the face.
He's not being violent. You're lying. He did not say shoot.
What did he? I didn't say he's being violent. He just said you're the kind of person.
He's advocating for violence.
John,
what did he just say?
You are a fascist. Look at your sign, dickhead.
I don't see anything fascist there.
Dude, have you ever heard of Christo-fascism? That's what you're doing.
What is fascism?
You're not welcome here, motherfucker!
Again, I'm not on the conservative end. I'm not a red pill guy. I'm just this is the pro-Palestine side as well, huh? I deal with this every day. This is what they do. They can't back up any of their points and they run away, or they just make noise. 100% agree. But this is the way to win them is just exactly this. We gotta embarrass them. We have to embarrass them. It's not my first choice. I wish we could have civil discourse. I wish we could talk about it. I wish, honest to God, you guys know that's my whole shtick. I want to talk, but a lot of them don't want to talk. They just want to yell. And so in that case, make fun of them. Call them fat. Call them retarded. I don't really care. To be honest, you deserve to throw them under the bus. All right, this is coming from Casey Babb. Everyone in the world needs to see what's happening in Canada today. Mass thugs walked through a predominantly Jewish neighborhood, and the leader dressed as a Hamas spokesperson, Abu Ubaida.
He died for me. The difference is that
Allahu
I
Akbar.
received the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on January 12th of 2021. You see, I was a broken man. A born-again man, a man addicted to drugs. That's who I was. I'm not some self-righteous individual. Any righteousness I have is from the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Keep going. Get out of my neighborhood.
And I'm grateful that I got saved because I had no peace. Trying to numb myself with
It was not promised to you 3,000 years ago.
ignoring reality.
Say hi to Karima for me.
And I guarantee tons of you over there are doing the same thing. Hiding from the truth. Hiding from Jesus Christ, the one who created you and the one who died for you. The only one who can save you. It's okay to admit that you're wrong and you've been deceived by your father, the devil. Because if your father is not Jesus Christ,
This is a fucking clown show. You can't make this up. This looks like something out of a South Park sketch. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? So it's a neighborhood full of Jews and a bunch of pro-Palestine people walking around with masks. And then a bunch of Christians walking around preaching. And the cops just went on bicycles behind like, nothing to see here. Canada in 2025. We're protecting our Jewish community. I'm the last person who's like every Jew make aliyah right now. You have to leave the diaspora. It's time to come to Israel. I'm the last person who does that, yeah? That's not my shtick. It's never been my shtick. But rarely will I say, but I think whoever's living in that neighborhood, I mean, baby, I know some of you guys are probably watching. Get the fuck on. What are you doing? What are you doing there? What are you still doing in that neighborhood? There's no point. There's no, sell the house for whatever money you can get. You're going to get a significantly shittier place in Israel. That's just a reality. Sorry, the real estate's not the same as Canada. Just sell what the hell you have over there and get the fuck out. If that's what you have going on in 2025, the fucking Christians and the Muslims coming together to harass you in your neighborhood. Like, there's only so much you could push it off and be like, all right, maybe Israel sounds like a good idea. I promise you, it's kind of fucking peaceful here. I mean, like, we have terrorism and rockets and shit, but, like, it's not that. I mean, that would make me feel very uncomfortable. Just, like, having them strolling outside, protesting my very existence in that neighborhood is, like, a bit... I wouldn't feel very comfortable with it. I choose the Palestinians and the rockets over that any day, to be completely honest with you. But that's a personal opinion. I'm also not advocating every Jew leave the diaspora and run back home, but I would consider it if I were you. Let's take a look at this clip.
Islamophobia is not a word. There's no such thing as Islamophobia. Do you know what there is? There's the Islamic Caliphate. Do you know what there is? There's Arab supremacy. Do you know what there is? There's Arab colonialism. And do you know what happened to the Islamic Caliphate? You got your ass handed to you 8 times over 500 years because you cannot defeat Christian courage. Oh, have we switched topics, have we? Have we switched topics? I will tell you exactly why I'm here today. You will hear about it all day. All day. Do you want to know why I'm here? Do you want to know what the message is? You are going home. You are going home. You are going home. Do you hear that? You are going home. You and your Islamist mates, the communists in the unholy alliance, you are going home. You are going home. You're going home. Islamophobia is not a word. There's no such thing as Islamophobia.
All right.
Do you know what?
A few things about this. One, Islamophobia is a word. the meaning of it is tossed around willy-nilly, more willy-nilly, I think, than any other word in the human dictionary. And that shouldn't be the case, because Islamophobia is a real thing, and in a lot of cases, we need to respect the phobia, especially like people like ex-Muslims who are actually, I don't think you can clinically check it, but let's just say, for a lack of a better word, clinically Islamophobic. Okay, as coming from somebody who is not Islamophobic, I don't fear Islam. I actually have a somewhat decent relationship with it. The people who have left Islam, like ex-Muslims, who have dealt, quite frankly, under the sword, being under the sword of Islam their whole lives, and have had to fear death via apostasy. I have nothing but respect for those people's opinions if they are fearful of Islam and Muslims. And that is Islamophobia, and we can totally respect that. As a society, we should be able to say, hey, fair is fair. You know what? Fair is fair. Sorry, Habibi, if you are at a risk of death for leaving a religion, and you have a phobia from that religion encroaching on anywhere you live, that's fair. That's not even bigoted. That's totally fair. From the other perspective, okay, so Islamophobia is a real thing, and we should honor it. In certain cases, we should say that Islamophobia is 100% valid. People who are ex-Muslims, they are 100% warranted to be Islamophobic. Especially ones who have like, they're not ex-Muslims who left in peace. They're ex-Muslims who left and want to talk about what they experienced, and they're getting death threats all day. Yeah, we should honor the fact that they're allowed to be Islamophobic. If we can't have that in society, man, that's not a society we want to live in. And second, Muslims watching. I say this to you time and time again. Nick Marcellionski. I don't know what he's in. I've just followed him right now. It's interesting perspectives. I guess he's going to run for some position in the UK. What you have right now with Keir Starmer, it is not sustainable. The state of the UK today, it is not sustainable. It is not sustainable. The behavior of Muslims in the UK is not sustainable. Y'all have to change. Y'all have to shape up. If you want to have a presence in the future in the United Kingdom, if you want to live a good life there, if you want to build your families there, you want to be part of the society there, you want to live in the democracy of the United Kingdom, you have to change your behavior. If Muslims keep behaving the way that they are behaving in the United Kingdom today, this is going to get very painful for many of them. This is not going to end well for Muslims in the United Kingdom. I don't believe so. I'm just noticing I have a little bit of toothpaste on my shirt. That's very professional of me. I will just keep ignoring that. I say this with love to Muslims because I'm the last person. I think, by the way, that when they come from the Muslims, they're also going to come from the Jews by virtue. And I get it. From a certain perspective, I get it. Okay? I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm saying they're just going to kind of loop us all in together. And I get it. Society has been under threat by you. You fucked them up. You came in and you started acting like fucking dipshits, and you continue to act like dipshits. Not all of you, but a lot of you. And you're not doing any active effort to change your own PR. And people are starting to reject you. And that's a bad look for you. So what I say to Muslims watching this, shape up, change, start standing with the patriots, start working with the patriots. Don't fall into the trap of being an Islamist. It's going to only hurt you at the end of the day. But will they heed my warning? Absolutely not. I don't believe they will. Not for a moment. Okay, our last clip here. Eric Hovagim was a video editor on the Zorhan campaign. He recently moved to China as an open supporter of the Chinese Communist Party. Oh boy. Let's see.
I was fortunate enough to work on a few of these videos, and much like the 100,000 or so New Yorkers who volunteered for the campaign, it felt incredible to be, albeit a small part, of such a powerful movement. I decided to move to China. Like, as a dude, I feel sorry for the Uyghurs being used as a pawn by the CIA to foment unrest. I feel bad for the people of Taiwan who overwhelmingly do not want to be independent, but are caught in the crosshairs of America's violent foreign policy.
Oh my God.
And I feel the worst for the people of Tibet, who were literal slaves up until they were recently liberated. None of these stories are black and white, but you know, if you live in the US or the West more broadly, You and I have been subjected to a lot of CIA revisionist propaganda that's only now getting its own Wikipedia pages. Hopefully, I'll be able to visit all 3 of these regions over the next year or 2 and try to scrape together better anecdotal experience.
Yes, but somehow you have a kafia back there because Palestine is black and white, right, motherfucker? Listen, want my honest opinion? Don't listen to liberal people from New York City. I'm assuming he's from New York City. Especially, and I don't mean this in a racist way, calm your fucking tits. Calm your tits. But if they come from a white background, okay, and they are liberal from New York City, specifically that criteria, not all white people, calm down. Don't listen to them when it comes to international foreign politics because they don't know. Trust me, I traveled the world as a brown guy. I got the real perspective. I got the real take for 10 years around the world. Trust me. Trust me when I say, okay, when I say the Taiwanese 1,000% do not want to be a part of China. I know that for a fact. I spent a good month there on the ground asking people questions, talking to them. They don't want it. They do not want it. And if he has a kafia back there, he probably thinks Palestine is pretty black and white. Let's just trust real quick in that he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, my Clatteroni Tatteronis.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist? What is this hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabee was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel? Here, take this. Do you think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia? Well, hey Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen, kid, I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right? Yeah. Well, a good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys some provocative merchandise. They do? Absolutely, a bitch. I have some incredible designs for you, Yeled. They say everything promised to you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you from 109 countries. Here, join the 109 club. Take shirt and matching hat. For you, good price. Habibi, you want to Zionize? Here, take shirt, matching hat. You like Kuba Select shel Safta? Here, take shirt, matching hat. Take sticker, take hoodie. Take, good price, good price, good price, good price, Yossi, achi, he understand you, stop! A good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys merch. Yalla, Habibi, for you, good price.
If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.